to him. I said, I have the solution. And he explained it to me in 3 minutes. You have to do this and this and this. And that's exactly how I did it. And then it worked. So I'm very grateful to this man, who I never saw again. Unfortunately, I didn't take his number either, so to thank him. So I think what I was trying to do in this book is somehow to because one notices that the telling of the long other story on the other planet is written very flatly and, you know, sort of almost, you know, like a fairy tale or like a children's book.
Yes. Also the conversations between the stranger and this girl are very like, I don't know.
No, please say it up. And so some have even suggested that that part was written by AI, and, because it's so, I think it works, but it's still very much not in my style. And then my daughter said, you know, when she suggested the title of the book be Air, it had a different title before, but she said we should call it Air because Air is AI Roman. And I thought that was really great, you know.
That's
great,
yeah.
And in the way that
I had another interpretation of the title actually.
Well, this is just what my daughter says. I'm not. That's not maybe it, but of course there are other meanings within that word. But so in a way, it was, you know, how AI writes by, you know, appropriating humans. So I've come to think that I have tried to write like AI. This book.
You didn't succeed very well, I think. AI is worse.
Oh.
In many respects.
But now we're in a weird loop of that's kind of not like a Mobius strip you can't get out of.
Actually, a Swedish critic referred to a book as this Mobius strip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now it's all interconnected.
Yes.
I was thinking about this quote from Paul actually when he's traveling to Norway before he disappears,
right.
Where he's thinking, well, all of a sudden, now I've translated from Swedish into English, so I'm sorry, but all of a sudden he wished that he could disappear in time. Then he wouldn't have to wander through space perpetually in search of what?
That sums it up. Yeah.
Yes, so that's what he actually manages to do. But how does it happen?
All right, I'll tell you what that man told me in Kenya. So near Stavanger, there's a series of caves. They're old NATO bunkers.
Are they really there?
Yeah. No, I visited them 10 years ago because I was so interested in because. So what's inside now is no longer, you know, war stuff, but so the Google and Facebook and I don't know, they all have their servers in there. It's like a server farm. So all every image that we've ever taken on our smartphones of weddings and funerals and kittens playing with balls and, you know, palm trees and sunsets and everything. And it's all in these servers. It's being stored there, and it's fascinating to visit. And it's called Green Mountain Data Center, and it has a very dystopian feel to it because you think you know it's the collective memory of humanity on this planet stuck in this cave in Norway, and so what happens is that. Paul is asked to go into there and to paint the inside with white, find the perfect white color paint. And so he accepts the commission. He goes in and he's thinking about what a strange place this is, and the servers, the machines are humming, you know, and they're, you know, regurgitating memory. And he puts his hand on the machines as he's walking. He's kind of walking. I was like, gray plastic, sort of. And yeah, then something happens, which is a solar flare, which is on the surface of the sun. Solar flares are also responsible for the green. What are they called? The polar lights. Yeah. And so within 8 minutes, this sort of energy travels to Earth and goes through everything and goes through Norway and the Green Mountain Data Center and goes into these machines. And he's got his hand on it and poof, that's it. So and then the scientists come in looking for him, the army people come in, he's gone. So that's the beginning of the adventure.